The year's 1879, but the history's not our own. Everything changed on July 3rd, 1863, during the Battle of Gettysburg. The dead rose up, the shadows darkened, and a reckoning had begun. Humanity's worst nightmares now walked the waking world. Everything seemed to be headed to hell in a handbasket. Humanity, however, is more resilient than the terrors expected. A secret war began between the darkness and those who would stand against it. A few sturdy folks from all walks of life, from school moms to nuns, from snake oil salesmen to steadfast soldiers, and children to old coots, have risen up to stand between their fellow humans and creatures born in the very pits of hell. Some were fated to fall, but others stood firm. For the next hour or so, sit back and listen to the stories of horror and heroism, recounting of the sacrifices these unsung heroes have made. Enjoy these tales from the Deadlands. Be warned, however, these tales are not for the faint of heart.
Hello and welcome once more to the Knights of the Smith Dinner Table actual play production of Tales from the Deadlands, brought to you by our good friends over at Poppets Coffee. If you love great coffee, head on over to poppetscoffee.com, pick yourself up a bag or two, and they do ship anywhere in North America. So, when last we left our Western warriors, they had just finished a fight against these slug creatures, including one that was wearing rose-tinted glasses. And the big kid guy, like slow dude, as well. And
you mean Lenny?
Yeah, that's what you guys call him. That wasn't his actual name, but so as the fight has wound down, and you guys are standing there with only one light source for those who can't see in the dark. You see, oh, pardon me, man. Yeah, it's still way too early for that. I know you guys have already told me that before we started recording.
Mm-hmm.
So right up here at the north end of the cave, there is a bloody altar, but I don't know, can anybody see it from where there? Does not appear to be so. But it appears that there's lots of other dead bodies lying here that have clearly been here for a while. There is the faint stench of kind of a coppery tinge, as well as fresh salt water and dead fish that kind of permeates this whole cave. And from somewhere to the south of you, you do hear the gentle lapping of water against rock. So I will leave it up to you folks what you're going to do.
We're here looking for a book, if I recall correctly.
And you did find part of it back up in the house. Because remember, you found the 3 pages. Who picked those up?
That wasn't me.
I want to say it was somebody smart.
I don't have them on my sheet, I don't believe. Let me check.
My memory is such that I don't remember if I picked them up, and like Mike, I don't have them on my character sheet. So.
You guys may have left them behind.
One of us would have picked them up. We're not idiots. We knew what we were coming here for. I'm going to say that the GM didn't actually tell us about those 3 pages.
No, I did. I distinctly remember telling you about them.
I distinctly remember you not telling us about them.
Oh yeah, what did those 3 pages say then?
You're not sure because they're written in a language none of you understood.
Oh, I do remember those.
I remember the pages. I didn't pick them up.
Hey, Cheryl.
Hey, what? But
Wow.
Well, as I don't have a light, I'm sticking close to somebody who does have, since I can't see in the dark.
As of right now, I think only one of you has a light.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Oh no, Doc Stanley has a lantern, but does he have oil? He does not.
I'm gonna say Chuck picked him up. He's smart like that.
If anybody would have, it would have been him, just because he wants all of the things all of the time.
Okay. I will.
I don't like reading things I don't understand.
Yeah, it wasn't in French.
To be fair, as a player, I've just gotten used to the idea that Mike is the vacuum cleaner and picks it all up, so I don't
Yeah.
really worry about it.
Yeah.
I don't know how I feel about that statement. I don't like the implication of saying I suck.
I did not say you suck, nor did I say that it's greed. I simply said I have come to count on you to do the thing.
I mean, it is greed, because I do have the greedy hindrance.
And yet somehow you never get rewarded for that.
Yeah, he does. Have you seen all the stuff on his sheet?
Yeah, but you see, when you play a hindrance, there's this other dog biscuit treat you're supposed to get called a Benny.
Oh no, I get those
whenever
when
it
my
works
Big Mouth
against
comes
you.
in. Yeah, when Big Mouth comes in, that's when I earn
Yeah.
bennies. Greedy, on the other hand, is just more expected of Charles at this point.
So Doc Stanley searches the altar while there's light here.
The same language that you see in the pages is carved into the stone of the altar.
I don't know why, but that feels ominous.
It does, doesn't it? They were down here going to do something.
There you go, Mike. I added it to your sheet.
Thank you. I take back 2 of the bad things I've said about you.
I mean, I'd have to have feelings to be worried about it.
What's this thing on the ground?
Let me scroll over to where. Oh, that thing. You're not sure. You've never seen a creature like that before.
Is it alive?
No, that's its bones.
Is there any of it I can take?
I mean, you could take as much of it as you want.
Does it look like it'd be fun to play with?
I mean,
Depends
maybe?
on your definition of fun.
Because it's the limbs of it look like they would have been tentacles, but you're not sure.
Oh, and I'm going over to the kid's body and taking all the stuff back that we gave him.
Okay.
Because fuck them.
Can I take, like, is it actual bones in this tentacle thing?
Yep.
Are they connected or are they, like, falling apart?
They don't really have any connective tissue left. It's like they've been sitting here for a very long time.
How big is the big part?
What you would guess to be the skull?
Sure. The bulbous part at the top.
That would be about a yard in length and about half a yard in width.
Is it
And
one
it
piece or
probably
multiple pieces?
weighs about 10 pounds.
Is it one piece or multiple pieces?
One big piece.
I'm going to pick it up.
Okay.
I'm going to take it over to Chuck.
All right.
Where's Chuck?
I say, as soon as I finished picking up stuff, the guy was like, Charles, where's Daisy?
Huh? It wasn't my day to watch her.
It's
Chuck!
a day that ends in Y, so yes, it is.
What? Daisy, what's up? Where you go?
Look what I found!
Oh, shit. What did you find?
Hold it up.
That is certainly something you found.
Can we keep it?
Where did you get it?
Over there.
It looks like a bulbous skull, but it's huge. And and as you guys are looking at it, it does look like it has kind of a beak at the bottom of the skull.
I mean, if it tries to kill us, you're responsible for it.
I'll kill it
Does
first.
Doc
I think it's
Stanley
dead, though.
recognize the creature?
That would require an occult check at, let's see, I know what this is. So it's a -6.
And I'm sitting there thinking, I didn't think octopus had bones like that.
There's
One of
more
my favorite-
pieces.
Is there? Okay, so I'll go take a look, see.
Are you going to take a look-see?
I'm going to go take a look, see.
I love that.
Yeah,
said
because
that.
you can see just fine.
Yeah.
I'll show him where
Doc
it
is moving his head around, trying to examine it, while Daisy moves it around, trying to show it off to Charles. Completely oblivious to the fact that Doc's sitting there trying to examine it. And he goes, remarkably, it looks a bit like a squid.
Yeah, but those, I mean, other than the beaks, they don't really have bones like that, Doc. I've cooked a fair few of them in my time.
I'm aware it's not a squid, but I'm not sure what it is.
All right. Well, I'm going to follow them around so we
Yep,
can actually.
I'm going to move the people who can't see.
Yeah.
Yes, please.
My apologies. I had my character sheet up blocking that part of the screen. I didn't know we had moved on.
Now that we see like the rest of the bits, can I
Mhm.
make a check on it?
Yep, same penalty.
All right. If it'll. Why is my
Yeah,
window
see if
not
you can do
popping
better
up?
than Doc's -1.
Why is the dice roll not popping up?
I am proud of my -1. That was an unskilled attempt.
You said -6. Okay, we'll just turn on pitch darkness for it.
Remarkably, that's exactly what I did and exactly what I
Yeah,
rolled.
yeah, -1.
And you know what? We'll spend one betting on it.
All right.
Hey, look, we did the
Yeah.
same.
Still an -1.
Twinsies.
Yep, no idea what this is.
But now that you guys are down in this part, you can definitely hear the lapping water much more, and the smell of dead fish is stronger.
I did worse than either of you did.
Well, while
Yeah, that
everybody's there with
-4.
the lights taking a look, I've got to go harvest a couple of organs from this dude. I'm feeling
Okay.
a bit peckish. I do it away from everyone. This way they don't have to see what happens.
Well, we have two diverging paths here. Say, which one has the sound coming from it?
More to the south,
What kind of sound is it?
kind of like water smacking against rocks.
No. Maybe this was in the sea and it flooded down here.
You know,
And it's
Daisy,
a
it very well
sea
could have.
monster.
It very well could be a sea monster.
I think it's
And
nesty.
along.
You think it's nesty?
Yeah.
Yes.
And as you guys come around that bend, you can now see where the water is coming in, and it's flowing in and out, kind of like waves would. However, on the far side of that pool, Daisy, Cole, and Doc Stanley, because they're the ones who are in direct line of sight of it, sees what appears to be another altar that's giving off a bit of light. And the altar itself isn't like your normal altar. It's actually kind of embedded in the rock wall. And on the front of it is emblazoned a lightning bolt in a very old style of glyphs.
Oh, like one we've seen before?
Very similar to the style you have seen before.
What's everybody looking at? Oh,
Just some wild lightning.
correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think it's supposed to do that. That doesn't seem natural.
You've seen this before.
Yep.
It was a different glyph, but it had the same kind of effect going.
Yep.
Oh.
I'm going to look at ours was what, fire?
Yes. That we got in the cave many, many moons ago.
Hey, Daisy, remember that fire that we touched? This is a cool lightning one. As Daisy forgets she's muted.
We touched fire?
Yeah, remember that cave where that big guy tried to kill us and then we killed him instead, and then there was a little thing and we all touched the wall and...
You mean the guy that just attacked us now?
No, different guy. We get attacked a lot, actually.
I think it's Cole's fault.
Shh.
Or the new people that are with us. But they haven't been around very long, so it's definitely Cole. So are we going to touch the lightning?
I think we were supposed to.
Let's do it.
Well, do you remember what you had to do the last time?
No.
I do.
Then
Tell
I
us,
shall
Cole.
let Cole
Yep.
lead the way.
I'm going to go. It's on this altar here.
Oh, wait, didn't we have to, bleed ourselves?
And I'm going to take
Indeed.
and cut across the palm of my hand and place my hand on the glyph.
And as soon as your blood touches the glyph, the whole room shakes as you feel the earth rattle and kind of quake about. And after a moment, it settles back down, and right next to your previous glyph, a new one forms on your arm.
All right, your guys' turn.
We all have to do this? How deep's the water?
It's not deep at all in here. It's only like maybe a foot or two.
Starla will
So it's up, so it's up
follow
to Daisy's
suit.
waist.
She'll copy what Cole did. Taking one of her stilettos
Chuck,
out
are
of
you
her
doing
hand.
this?
I wonder if it's going to work for them since they weren't with us when we did the first one.
We're about to
Yeah.
find out.
We
Out
shall
of character.
Come on, Doc, we're doing science over here.
Well, Mr. Wagoner, well, I understand what you're saying. I don't understand what you're saying. What exactly is this that we're doing?
Well,
Science.
yeah.
I do believe this has something to do with what the Indian
Science.
lady told us.
Yeah, it's to help us do the thing.
All right. So Starla, as you step up and you cut your hand and place it up against the glyph, once again the earth shakes, and you now have a little lightning bolt glyph on your left arm, on your left forearm.
Wow.
Who's gonna go after Starla?
I'll do it.
Okay. So, Daisy, as you take your knife and you cut your hand,
I
you
don't
notice that
bleed.
you do, but it's kind of a black tarry substance.
Oh yeah, that happens.
And as you touch it to the glyph, and you're starting to wonder if it's going to work, it immediately works.
Okay, once I see Daisy do it, it works, and nothing bad happened to her, then I'm going to cut my own hand and do it.
Okay.
You're welcome,
And
Chuck.
then that just leaves Doc Stanley as you watch every time they touch their blood or blood-like
Icarus.
substance to the glyph, the room shakes.
Like it's gonna collapse, shake, or it's like
No, like an earthquake is happening.
the room could collapse if there's an earthquake.
The doc looks at what's going on and, well, I guess, cuts his hand and reaches out, puts it on the altar.
Okay. And once again, another minor earthquake, and you have that same glyph that everybody else has on your arm. And now you notice as each of them are looking at it, Daisy, Cole, and Charles all also have a flame-like glyph in the same style.
That's because we're cool. In case you were wondering, Doc.
It's because we're in a gang.
Can I climb up on this thing?
Yeah, you can climb up on it.
Is there anything out there? Like, can I see through?
No,
The
it's
outside?
just like a stone set into the wall that has the glyph carved into it.
Mm. Where's this water coming from?
It's
Down
coming
here.
in through the tunnel in the south, or on to the south.
Oh, that way. Thanks for shining your light. Does it get deeper as you go this way?
A little bit. And the wave action definitely gets stronger as you start heading into that cave.
Daisy, do you know how to swim?
Well, you see, one time I got thrown into the water, but it was just a little creek.
Okay.
So yeah,
Excellent.
I can do it.
And I just lean over to Cole and just goes, not like she could die again, right?
I mean, she just has to hold her breath and walk across the bottom, right?
I think so.
Stab me in the heart, why don't you?
But that's why
Apparently, it wouldn't do anything.
you're not there to hear it. That's why I did it when you were away.
Can I see anything down here?
Yeah, as you're heading farther and farther down this tunnel, it goes about 50 yards or so. A few twists and turns here and there, but nothing like sharp.
Mm-hmm.
And then eventually it comes out about 150 yards from the place where you guys left your boat.
Damn, we had a shortcut all along.
I don't know. Did you guys follow me? Or am I going down here all by myself?
After a couple of minutes without you like coming back, Charles will begin to follow.
Starla goes as far as the light allows if Cole doesn't start moving.
No, I mean, when Charles goes, I'll start going.
Doc Stanley stays within the light.
Which one?
That one.
All right. So as you guys get out of the sea cave, and back outside. The sun is just beginning to rise, and you can see your boat. And at this point, you can also see farther down the shore where all of those Chinamen and the big ogre things are all milling around, like they figured out something was going on, but they're heading towards the ruins of the manor.
Well, then it's a good thing we went out the back way.
Mm-hmm.
Like
You're welcome.
Good job, Daisy.
I feel like I don't get appreciated as enough. Like that made me feel so nice. Thank you, Chuck. Every once in a while, it's nice to know I'm part of the group.
You're always a part of the group. I don't know if we'd be in here without you.
You guys definitely wouldn't have the number of kills without me.
But
Emily or Charles, here we go again.
I just... Mm-hmm. In my head, I'm thinking, yep, we definitely would not be in this situation without Daisy.
Stupid train wreck.
Well, then we had to go try to find her aunt, and that's how we ended up in Shanfan, and it just... this whole thing.
Indeed. And as you guys make your way away from Whateley Island and start heading back to Shanfan, it takes you a few days, and the weather stays pretty good, actually. Oh man, why could I not stop?
Sounds like somebody needs another cup of Poppets coffee.
I mean, I've still got some here.
Did Cheryl switch you to decaf?
He orders the coffee, not me. But we have s'mores right now, and it's delicious. Just throwing
And
it
the
out there.
decaf has been out of stock for a while. I keep trying to get it.
The s'mores is just delightful.
We got the snickerdoodle as well, and it was all right, but it wasn't.
I like
my
the
favorite.
s'mores better.
And the s'mores is definitely-
The snickerdoodles, you have to add the Torani caramel sauce to it, just a little bit.
Oh,
Ooh.
Yeah.
We do keep several bottles of the Trani syrups on hand. So good looking out, Nick.
I think the snickerdoodle may be on my next order.
It doesn't need much. It's just like maybe like half a squirt or something. It's just to put a little bit of sweetness on it.
Half a squirt. That's how D was. All right. So back at Shanfan.
And ladies and gentlemen, we've reached the bottom of the barrel.
Oh no.
not quite.
Oh no, I think they can go deeper.
That's what she said.
Not to me. I mean, wait, no. Shanfan, we're in Shanfan right now.
We are in Shanfan.
Let's
And-
Shanfan.
As you make your way back to the hotel, where did it go? I can never remember the name of the hotel you guys are staying in.
Me either, but we know where we're going. The characters know where they're going.
Here it is, the Sunrise House.
That's right. I'm actually going to make a note of that.
I'm
You mean you weren't
surprised
singing?
before.
You mean you weren't singing the Rising Sun in your head the entire time?
No.
No. So you make your way in, and while Dillinger's not there, Pennington Smythe is. He says, How was your expedition?
Interesting.
And I'm just gonna put my arm out, roll up my sleeve. Pretty successful.
Oh, that is interesting.
We had to fight slug creatures. There's documents in a language I don't know. There was this big dude who lied to us.
I thought he was going to be a nice new friend, and he wasn't. And he took us down, and like he ran away from us, or like I don't know. It was just really bad. And there's words not in French because I do speak French, and then we had to kill him because he wasn't a good guy.
Do you have anything with those words on them?
Oh yeah. Pull out my pages.
And he looks them over and he's like, well, I don't know what it says, but it's definitely written in Welsh.
Told you, not French.
Welsh?
Welsh. A tongue almost as foul as Gaelic.
Okay. So do we know who speaks Welsh, or do you got another lead for us on the next thing?
Perchance, did you interact with any of the Whateley family? Because they're known to be Welsh.
Oh no, they're the ones who tried to kill us. They turned into slugs, and then the big guy was their caretaker. And
there was one with rose glasses that I think got away from us.
No, it did not get away.
Oh, okay.
Rose-tinted glasses, you say?
Yeah.
That may have been Nicodemus. He was by far the worst of them, so it is definitely a good thing that you put paid to him.
They really did not like coal.
I mean, I did try to burn them all alive.
That would do it.
Were they really alive at that point?
No, they weren't human, but they were alive, I think.
Note to
They
self.
certainly died.
Always bring a bag of salt.
Well, while I can't help translate that, I can, however, point out that our friend, Lacey O'Malley, has managed to drop a clue in the latest episode of the Tombstone Epitaph.
Do you think Lacey speaks Welsh? O'Malley's a Welsh name, right?
It's Irish.
It's close enough for jazz.
I apologize to all of the one Welsh listener we have for this very horrific.
The thoughts and opinions expressed by Charles Wagner do not represent the thoughts and opinions of the player. I am a character.
All right, let me show that again.
I saw it.
Did everybody get the chance to read it?
Good intentions. If you are traveling in the vicinity of Los Angeles, seek out a grisly curiosity called Fellheimer's Folly. It is not for the faint of heart.
Are you perchance saying we should seek out this Fellheimer's Folly?
Yeah. You haven't met O'Malley yet, but he works for us. And he puts clues in the epitaph. So sometimes those stories about the ghosties that go bump in the night that you read in the epitaph and go, oh, that can't be real. It's real, and it's letting us know where to go find them.
And while I certainly understand that there, Mr. Wagner, I think it's about high time that there was an explanation for this glyph I now have on my arm.
Oh, I don't know. Smythe?
It's just a thing we do.
From what you told me when you were speaking with Born in a Bowl, you need to collect 7 of those glyphs to trigger retribution against Grimm on the day of the anniversary of the forming of the Church of Lost Angels.
That's right.
I start counting our glyphs. 1, 2, and I look at Chuck. 3, 4, and then I look at Cole.
Doc holds his
5,
arm out to her.
6, 7. Chuck, we have enough.
I think there's 7 different ones.
No, you see, we have 8. That's too many, Daisy.
Oh, well then, let's just get rid of Doc Stanley.
The Doc grabs at his heart, aghast.
I don't say that loud. I cover the side of my mouth so he can't see me talking also.
The child stage whisper. People the next floor down heard it.
That's how I was picturing it, yeah.
No, we got to get 7 different ones. These don't count because they're all the same.
How big are they on my arm? I have little arms, so like, 7 aren't going to fit on here, are they?
They will, because on your arms they appear much smaller than they do on the arms of your adult friends.
They are to scale.
We get free tattoos out of this, and we get to go on a.
No, as I get bigger, are they going to grow bigger? Or are they going to stay smaller? Will I always have small ones, or do I get bigger ones as we get bigger?
If you get bigger, yeah.
What do you mean if?
I mean, there are short people out there. I don't know what your family was like.
Chuck, I don't think she realizes it yet.
Just nods it. Well, Daisy, are you hungry yet? Because I got to make us our special dinner.
Sure, Chuck. I can eat.
Let's salute everybody. So we head out to where's Fellheimer's Folly?
So everybody can make a common knowledge roll.
Let's see, I didn't want to actually roll. I was hoping Pennington Smythe would tell me. Roll.
Oh, it's right. It's right there.
Starla has no idea.
As Cole comes in with a 4, Starla's got a 3. Doc Stanley has an 8. And Charles has a 7. All right, so everybody but Starla knows that it is near the town of Lion's Roar, which is northwest of Lost Angels, and it's one of the towns under the control of Warlord King. The Fellheimer's Folly itself is an extremely tall, narrow island that looks something kind of like a spike just jutting up into the air. And appropriately enough, everybody used to call it the Spike. However, a few years ago, it acquired a new name, Fellheimer's Folly, after its new owner, Augustus Gus Fellheimer. And this is actually a pretty commonly known tale in the area. No one had ever tried to mine it before he bought it in 1877. And it was very impractical. So he got a sweet deal on the property and started chipping away at it. And I guess from what you've learned, he barely made enough ghost rock out of it to keep himself alive. And it gained its new name from the snide prospectors who laughed behind his back. However, one day somebody was sailing by after or on the morning of November 1st, and Gus was seen to be crucified to the side of his island. And supposedly he's still hanging there to this day.
Oh my.
Yeah, it's not a real happy story.
How long will it take us to get there?
About 3 days.
Why is everything so far away?
Because California is big.
It's true.
Contrary to what our European fans may think, you could not see New York, Los Angeles, and Las Vegas all in a weekend.
I mean, I think you probably could.
If you have enough money to have your own private jet and be able to fly the whole thing, I mean, you're going to be exhausted by the time you're done.
Right.
I'm just saying. Daisy could do
To
it.
be fair, I think most of our European fans have had enough education that they at least understand somewhat the scope of the U.S. and how much larger it is. But
I would,
so many of them don't really get the scale necessarily.
yeah, with the number of for instance, British folk, because there are several British folk who post about coming to the U.S. and they have to constantly explain to their fellow countrymen just how big the U.S. is, because
This
you
is
can
so
take
off topic.
I know you can take our 7 smallest states and combine them together, and they equal the UK.
Let's get back onto the game.
Indeed.
Cheryl is like, I do enough of this learning during the week. I'm here for education on this stream.
She's not learning, she's teaching.
She does the learnings.
Okay.
Can't you tell that I paid lots of attentions in schools?
All right. So you guys hit the waters and start making your way to
Wait, are
Bellheimer.
we? Say, when are we leaving? Immediately?
Next day.
Doc would at least like to get a little oil.
Okay. That is easy enough. Let's see here. Do I have I don't have a vendor here, do I?
Leave out the
And
next
Starla
one.
would like
I can
to
drop one. Hold on.
acquire like a belt lamp or something.
Yeah. So it's like, I think we want to do some shopping like early morning and like leave early afternoon.
Oh, apparently I did not.
Daisy's ready to go. I don't need nothing.
Did I turn off? Ah, there it is. Okay. Enabled.
Unless Chuck needs something.
I'm going to ask Pennington Smythe if he's got any lines on any Gatlin rifle ammo, shotgun shells, anything like that.
Oh. Let me look into our stores and I shall see. In other words, I need to make the roll for him.
Yes.
However, there we go. And I'm going to drop a merchant here for you guys. And so that way you guys can buy anything standard.
Yeah, and I need to stop by the Western Union and also send a telegram.
Okay. That is easy enough, and I will deal with that off air.
The money for that. Yep.
All right. Where did I put Pennington's money? There he is.
Because I don't know about y'all, but we haven't been paid for anything in a while. I'm poor.
That would be a... Okay. So I'm going to switch this over to the secret roll. Why does he have a wound penalty? Because he's no longer wounded.
Because of the
not letting
bear.
me buy it, James. I click the buy item and it doesn't do anything.
Give me just a moment and I will see if I can fix it.
Okay.
Okay. Is it saying that you don't have the right?
It just doesn't do anything.
What did you try and buy out of curiosity?
A lantern.
Okay. Let me...
I'm having the exact same issue. Trying to buy lantern oil.
I wonder if I've got a setting wrong for item piles.
I'm going to say it doesn't appear the guy has any ammunitions either.
Okay, so the percussion caps were the only thing highlighted in black. Everything else is highlighted in gray. I don't know if that's a thing, but I was able to get the percussion caps when I hit buy. But there, you only have quality 1 on all of the things also, so it goes away the moment you purchase it. So before somebody buys something, you might want to pump up that quality. Otherwise, you got to go and drag it back onto the, or quantity. You got to drag it back onto
It's
the...
supposed to be infinite. All right, currencies. Okay, no, it's got the currency correct.
Is everybody broke? Is that what the problem is?
I have $500 according to my sheet. I never bought anything for Starla aside from her Scalado Zombola, apparently.
I am a broke-ass bitch. But I'm rich where it counts.
With love
There it
from
is.
Daisy.
Yes, that's exactly what I was thinking.
However, it did not change the quantities.
Wacky.
Yeah. That's bugging me. I'm going to pause the recording for a second. All right. So it's going to take me a little bit more than a few minutes to take care of this issue. But we are heading up towards the end. So I will say, if you like great dice, head on over to norsefoundry.com, put in the coupon code KOTSDT. That will get you 10% off of every item or off of everything in your cart. And if you like the maps that you see that we're using, arkenforge.com, put in the same coupon code KOTSDT. That'll get you $5 off of each item in your cart. And last but not least, if you like what we're doing, head on over to patreon.com/nightsmithgames and feel free to toss a few bucks our way. It helps pay the bills for keeping these shows running. Beyond that, we will see you in 2 weeks. Thanks for watching and or listening, everybody. And don't forget, keep it savage.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Everybody.
This actual play podcast references the Savage Worlds game system and the Deadlands Weird West Savage setting, both of which are available from Pinnacle Entertainment Group at www.peginc.com. It is unofficial media content permitted under the Media Network Consent Agreement. This content is not managed, approved, or endorsed by Pinnacle Entertainment Group. Certain portions of the materials used are the intellectual property of Pinnacle, and all rights are reserved. Savage Worlds, all related settings, and unique characters, locations, illustrations, logos, and trademarks are all copyright of Pinnacle Entertainment Group. Tales from the Deadlands, Knights of the Smith Dinner Table, and all of its logos are property of Knightsmith Games, LLC. For more information, head to www.knightsofthesmithdinnertable.com.